game on. But the second thing is I came back. I drove as fast as I could because I got to see part of the first half of the Timberwolves Lakers. Get back. I see my girlfriend from her crib. She's a little drunk. And we go to smoke some weed, and my friends are literally watching Silence of the Lamb. I literally turn on the lights because I'm going over to went over to a friend's house with my girlfriend. Turn on the lights, put on the Lakers game because it was like 95-95 before the end of regulation. So I turned that in. Everyone's like, fine, because half of them went to McDonald's at that point. So they're like, we're just going to go to McDonald's. So the other half were like, we're going to watch the game with you, Cyro. So we watch it. It was LeBron who hit the 98, right, to 95 shot. Was it LeBron who put them first at 98 to 95 before Anthony Davis fouled
Schroeder?
Was it Schroeder? Schroeder hit
LeBron to Schroeder. Yeah.
Both times.
Well, to end regulation to take the lead, I can't remember the exact score, but yeah, with like 5 seconds left.
Yeah, something like that. Then Anthony Davis fouls the guy at the 3-point line. They go to overtime.
Yeah.
Okay. And I originally, when I saw this, when it was going down, I was with my friend Will, and I was like, LeBron's just going to go to the paint. He's too big. All right. And when he goes to the paint, I thought he was going to do a reverse. Like, just reverse it up behind. Like, he was going to hit the ball deck, keep the ball was in his right hand, so he was going baseline. So he had, like, the advantage because the guy was on his left, so the ball was protected with the baseline. And I thought he was just going to do one of these where he just does the – also, we'll talk about LeBron in a sec, but do this and cradle it reverse. But then he just swings out to Schroeder. Yeah. And in my I know. And when Schroeder got the ball, half of me went like – out of everyone, like I know Schroeder was having a good night, but
a little better than decent.
I know. He had a good night, but tell me, in your mind, did you want Schroeder?
I actually did. But no, you're right. As far as normal people, I was texting my buddy all game, and when Schroeder got injured, it was He comes back in the third quarter, and I had sent him a text. I was like, this is exactly what
I thought he broke his ankle, too, when that happened. Did you see his ankle, like, turn that way, Schroeder?
Yeah, stepped on fucking D'Lo China ankle. Yeah, brutal. But I would agree with you, but Schroeder was, like, outside of LeBron and AD Davis, he was their best player. And, yeah, I knew Schroeder was making that shot. But I was shocked he passed it. That's why I sent the text, like, LeBron passed it. Jordan wouldn't.
No, I was shocked.
Tomorrow on Undisputed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that.
That was a sick moment, and stupid Anthony freaking Davis. Hey, Tom was watching golf videos. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. What'd you watch? But yeah, oh man, that was Anthony Davis, you fucking big ol' oaf.
What?
He runs, dude. Every single the inbound play that the Minnesota Timberwolves ran, every team runs it. And if you watch the end of a basketball game in regulation, half of the plays are there. And of course, the Lakers are not even close to position. And of course, this big old oaf, Anthony Davis, fucking body checks Mike Conley. Of course.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny to watch.
What else was going to happen? Of course that happened. And thankfully they got it done in overtime, but 0.1 second left on the clock. That was a great basketball game. And also, the Minnesota Timberwolves, fuck them, dude. Why is Karl Anthony Towns can do the most retarded thing ever, and this guy's on it. He's smiling, he's smirking. Like, oh yeah, you just fucked up big time. You got this big old fat smirk on your face. Also, Kyle Anderson, fuck you, fuck Kyle Anderson, man. God damn. Can somebody push Kyle Anderson? What's up with all these turnovers? I thought he was such a leader. I thought he was he played with the Spurs, right? He played under Coach Popovich. Why was he in the doghouse? Oh, he went to Memphis? A young team that could use a veteran like Kyle Anderson that we saw last year. Why isn't he on the Memphis Grizzlies? Fuck Kyle Anderson, man.
Why do you hate Kyle Anderson?
His forehead pisses me off so much.
I do say Kyle
So
Anderson
much.
has a weird looking head.
He's it's more than weird, man. But now, I'll get back to. I don't hate the Timberwolves, but I hate when they play the Lakers because I'm like rooting for the Lakers and they're just a bunch of MFs and made me appreciate Chris Paul. Actually, CP3 is the man. I'm back on the Paul train.
Wow.
Yeah. I at least can respect Chris Paul. I can't really respect Karl Anthony Towns or Kyle Anderson.
Karl Anthony Towns, it was either after the first three-pointer to make it 98-95, or it was after the second three-pointer to win the game. Karl Anthony Towns was heading to the bench because they called the timeout, and he purposely shoulder bumped Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis, nice guy, Anthony Davis, grabbed Karl Anthony Towns and hugged him or something, and then let him go after. And it was just, you could tell Karl Anthony Towns was so pissed. He purposely went out his way to shoulder bump Davis on the way to the bench, and Davis just turns around immediately, looks at him, and kind of half hugs him, and then just lets him go. And you knew Towns was just fuck this dude.
Karl, I know he had 5 fouls, but this man was so absent in the fourth quarter after having a phenomenal first 3 quarters. Shout out to the Lakers defense, the number 1 rated defense since the trade deadline. And also, man, I feel bad for Anthony Edwards. I made a China joke, obviously, but he's gonna drop 32 in their next game. But that man can't throw a grape in an ocean. What was the other one? Can't hit the broadside of a barn. Yeah, he couldn't do anything, actually. Thank you, Thomas.
All right, so did you want to stay here, just go straight to do their preview against the Grizzlies, or would you want to talk about the Hawks and then do each of their previews first after that?
Well, let's run a Grizzlies preview. Let me see if I have any more thoughts. LeBron James, pretty good player. Yeah, D'Lo fucking sucked. The Lakers are gonna need to start hitting 3-point shots. Vandy kind of worries me a little bit. Actually, these are all playing. This is all preview talk.
Did you see me? He chugged that tea. I ran out of coffee.
Tea?
Yeah, I didn't have.
Dude, I snagged this at Dunkin', and the lady at the